Hi, my name is Brad Garland. I'm the CEO of the Garland Group, and I just want to take a few minutes of your time to talk to you a little bit about a new service that we're offering, and it's called Continuous Compliance. Now, let me first set the stage of what the problem is today. We've been lucky enough to have about 100 clients all over the country, and what we actually have noticed is that when we come in on an annual basis, just the hills and valleys that happen to the organization, where the organization actually ramps up for us coming, or when the examiners actually come, spend a lot of time getting all that ready, all the documentation ready, getting all the policies approved, things like that. And when we leave, then everyone takes a big, deep sigh, and things end up falling through the cracks. And so what you end up seeing is an inverse curve of when people leave or when the compliance isn't being touched, the risk goes back up. And so what you're really creating in this hills and valleys is a reactive type of compliance environment, something that requires a lot of preparation. And what ends up happening is in between, in those valleys, there's pretty much little to no review. And so we started thinking about it, and I was like, what's a better way that we can really spread out and distribute this workload so that you're not having to focus your time a month here, a month there, but to have a more proactive compliance environment. And that's where we came up with continuous compliance. We really feel by leveraging the technology that we have to distribute out that workload, and instead of it being focused on one or two people within the organization, to have everyone within the organization, or at least all of the key players within the organization, having a small role in the compliance, you're going to have a more proactive compliance environment that you can actually build strategic decisions off of. And so let me talk to you a little bit as a client or a potential client of the transition from the hills and valleys approach that you're used to, and how we'll get you to a continuous compliance mindset. First off, it would require kind of a baseline review. Let's call it, the starting gates, if you will, or us coming in and actually doing a full-on IT FFIEC review, where we'll audit all the line items as we have in the past. But what we'll do and what changes is right at the end of that. At the end of that, instead of us leaving and rescheduling or scheduling for next year, what we'll do is that we'll have a collaborative meeting with you and your organization to define the different risk areas that are in place, and to define a schedule to start adhering to. And it's at that point that we take that information with our technologies and start the continuous compliance process. So we'll take all of your data, whether it be the documentation, whether it be the risk assessments, whether it be the audit work programs that you've already done, and we will begin that process at that point. So if you're interested in getting involved in continuous compliance, definitely feel free to contact us. You can contact us at the email address here, or feel free to call us at our office at 972-429-8200. Thanks so much for your time, and you guys have a good day.